Some of the most dramatic physical change that occurs during this period is in the brain. At birth, the brain is about 25% its adult weight, and this is not true for any other part of the body. By age 2, it is at 75% its adult weight, at 95% by age 6, and at 100% by age 7 years. While most of the brain's 100 to 200 billion neurons are present at birth, they are not fully mature, and during the next several years, dendrites, or connections between neurons, will undergo a period of transient exuberance or temporary dramatic growth. There is a proliferation of these dendrites during the first 2 years, so that by age 2, a single neuron might have thousands of dendrites. After this dramatic increase, the neural pathways that are not used will be eliminated, thereby making those that are used much stronger. Synaptogenesis, or the formation of connections between neurons, continues from the prenatal period, forming thousands of new connections during infancy and toddlerhood. This period of rapid neural growth is referred to as synaptic blooming. This activity is occurring primarily in the cortex, or the thin outer covering of the brain, involved in voluntary activity and thinking. The prefrontal cortex that is located behind our forehead continues to grow and mature throughout childhood and experiences an additional growth spurt during adolescence. It is the last part of the brain to mature and will eventually comprise 85% of the brain's weight. Experience will shape which of these connections are maintained and which of these are lost. Ultimately, about 40% of these connections will be lost. As the prefrontal cortex matures, the child is increasingly able to regulate or control emotions, to plan activity, strategize, and have better judgment. Of course, this is not fully accomplished in infancy and toddlerhood, but continues throughout childhood and adolescence. Another major change occurring in the central nervous system is the development of myelin, a coating of fatty tissues around the axon of the neuron. Myelin helps insulate the nerve cell and speed the rate of transmission of impulses from one cell to another. This enhances the building of neural pathways and improves coordination and control of movement and thought processes. The development of myelin continues into adolescence, but is most dramatic during the first several years of life.